This will fix your defending and concede less goals in FC24. What is that? Learning how to defend in and around your box. So let's cover these 4 tips on how to defend in and around the penalty area. Let's jump into the video. Visit u7buy.com and get some cheap, safe, and reliable FC coins. You have to build a strong squad to manage the competition. Use the discount code DRFC for 6% off. Link in the description. Let's follow this order by order. The first thing when learning how to defend around your box, you have to master the art of interception, cutting passing lanes. Defending around the penalty area, you have to block any passing option inside your box. Before attempting anything else, you have to make sure you cut any passing lane leading the opponent inside your box. Cutting passing lanes is mostly prioritized when the opponent is outside the box. This means that if the opponent haven't entered your box, don't go for the ball unless it's necessary. Always make sure you spot those passing opportunities the opponent can use and close them manually. Defending inside or around your box, you have to be good defending one-on-one. This is very important because around this area the opponent will have less passing options, and most of times you will be facing his players one-on-one. To be good one-on-one around this area, you have to follow these principles. Number 1 is to position your defender well, in a way that he can block any possible shooting angle and also applying pressure. To do so, you have to imagine a line from the opponent's ball holder towards your goalkeeper. I know at first it will be tough, but stick with it, you will get it down. So after imagine that line, position your defender into that line. Here you player will be in a position to block that shot if the opponent tries to shoot, and also applying pressure to that ball holder. Next is to avoid overcommitting. In and around your box, if you overcommit, it's very easy to beat your defender, and if that defender is out of position, you will be punished. So to prevent that, make sure when defending one-on-one, don't get too close to the opponent's player, leave a gap of 2 to 3 yards. Here it's very hard for the opponent to beat your player using simple tricks, and also don't be too far away from the ball holder. Maintain that 2 to 3 yards. Second is to be very reactive. Here you have to jockey a lot using coordinated way of jockeying, mixing up the jockey system mirroring the ball holder movement. So when that ball holder is in front of your defender, when I mean in front, if he's just moving forward, here you have to hold your ground, and to do so use L2, the slow jockey. Then if the opponent is moving left or right direction, use the fast jockey to follow his player. So it's a gas and brake, whereby you mirror the opponent's movements and speed using the jockey. If the opponent is moving left or right, you use the fast jockey, and if he stops like attempting to change direction, use the slow jockey. The third tip on how to defend in and around your box is to maintain the team shape organized, most especially the back 4 and the 2 midfielders. The moment you drag one of your defender out of position, you will face problems to defend. Make sure that the left fullback defends the left wing and the right fullback defends the right wing. The left center back defends the left side and also the right center back. There's a tool that some of you use that ruins the team shape without even noticing. The second man press. This tool is good when applying pressure to the opponent, but if misused, it can disorganize your shape. For example, like using it unknowingly. Some players use the second man press, not aware of the selected defender. Sometimes it can be that center back, and if you keep on holding the button, this defender will move out of position locked at the ball, opening up space, and the opponent will use that to break your defense and punish you. So make sure you use the second man press well. If you don't know how to use it, check the dedicated video down in the description. The last tip is to get good at player switching. We have the L1 switch. This selects the closest defender around the ball. Then we have the right stick switch. This is the manual way to switch players. It gives you control to switch to any player you want. When defending, I recommend you guys to use the right stick analog because you can select any player you want from different directions and close up spaces. Right stick switch is more convenient than the L1 switch. So when switching, make sure that you find the balance. When switching that defender far away from the ball, use the right stick analog, and close to the ball, use the L1. But I personally like to use right analog switch all the time. Then if I make some mistakes, I use the L1 to reset the switch, just pressing that L1 and I will be given a player close to the ball. Then I again start from here and use the right analog switch. Lastly is to be steps ahead. When defending around the penalty area, facing good opponents will give you a reality check, whereby sometimes they will speed up the pace of the game like passing the ball fast and also quick change of directions. And during these scenarios, even if you're defending very well but you're too slow, meaning you're reacting to a current moment, the opponent will beat your defense and score. So make sure you always see what is about to come. Always expect that quick change of direction if you see opponent is facing your defender one-on-one. Always expect that one-touch passing if the opponent is cutting inside from the wing. If you expect, you won't be surprised, and you will react quick with confidence. All of the tips we have looked at are just principles, not rules, meaning sometimes you can break one and still get away with it, and also you can apply all of them and still concede. So that's it guys for today. Thanks for watching.